In this video we're going to take you through 5 useful and hopefully interesting tips about the iPad. In our discussions with people we found that there are many features that people don't really know exist, and we hope to address this with this video. If you'd like any more information or to get in touch, please contact me at Graham G. Bell on Twitter. This first tip focuses on the Home button, the square at the bottom or the side of your iPad depending on which way you have it orientated. A single click from within an application will return you to your home screen. A second single click from the home screen will take you to the search function. A little more on that later. A double tap will bring up the app bar. The app bar shows all the running apps on your iPad. If for some reason you need to close one of these apps because it's not operating correctly, then all you do is you hold down finger on the icon until the minus sign in the red circle appears and tap it, and then the application will be closed, ready for you to start and try again. Tip 2 is an important one. Many apps are now free but generate revenue by utilising what is known as micropayments. That is, you make small payments for items supplied within the app itself. If you're like me and the iPad is used regularly by your children, that can run up rather expensive bills if you're not careful. But there is a way to stop this under a section called Restrictions. Firstly, you go into Settings, find General, scroll down until you see Restrictions and you'll see that they're set to Off. By tapping on here you can now go into the Restrictions section and enable restrictions. It will ask you to set a passcode for these restrictions, which you can set, and it will ask you to re-enter the restrictions passcode. Once done, you can now set which restrictions you want to put on. There are a number of these, but the one we're looking for is in-app purchases. As you can see down the bottom here it says it's on, so we'll slide it to off, and that will now restrict that from happening. Coming out again, and if you need to turn them off, you'll need to actually enter your passcode again. Next we're going to have a look at that search function that I mentioned earlier. Now to get back to that, what we do is we push the home button once and we get the search pod. From here we can just begin typing for anything that we want to find that might be stored on the iPad, including contacts and apps. So if I just start by pressing A, what you'll see is it brings up all the contacts and apps that I have relating to A. Now I can continue to refine this search to get a closer match to what I'm looking for, or I can just select the contact or app from here. There's another quick way to navigate around your iPad with a process called gestures. Now you do this by using 4 or 5 fingers. So for example, if we were in an application and we want to close that application, we can use 5 fingers to pinch in and close it back to the home screen. This is also possible to open up the app taskbar by using 4 fingers to push up the screen. And then you can scroll as before. And 4 fingers down will close it. Now if you have a number of apps open, it's also possible to swipe through with 4 fingers from left to right and right to left to navigate through your applications. Now this final tip is a little known feature on the iPad. What you're able to do is take a screenshot from what's on your screen at the time. All you need to do this is to push down the home button and the power button at the same time. You will know it's worked correctly because you'll see a flash of the screen and hear a camera shutter go. Once you've actually done this, you can go back out into the home screen, find your photos section, and your screenshot will be saved for you to use.